This was the first time humanity had witnessed a comet up close. Although the sight was dreamlike and dazzling, it filled the astronauts with deep concern. For just 6 months later, this very comet would collide with Earth. They were entrusted with the monumental task of saving the planet, needing to pilot a spaceship through the comet's tail, land on its surface, and install nuclear bombs to destroy it. As the space capsule successfully separated from the ship, the astronauts entered the tail region of the comet. Around them were enormous fragments, like massive floating islands in space. The spaceship was struck by one of these fragments, but thanks to the pilot's expert skills and quick reflexes, the ship dodged the debris and swiftly passed through the tail, reaching the comet's surface. The pilot shot a rope and securely landed the spaceship. The other astronauts quickly got to work, starting to install the nuclear warheads at the designated locations. They had only 6 hours to complete the task. With no ozone layer on the comet, once the sun rose, the temperature on the surface would instantly soar to 400 degrees, accompanied by high-speed air jets. They had to finish installing the bombs before sunrise. The astronauts used a drill to bore 100 meters deep into the comet's surface so that the bombs would have maximum impact. Just as they were installing the final warhead, the drill became stuck 20 meters underground, drastically reducing the bomb's effectiveness. With only 24 minutes left before sunrise, Jack volunteered to enter the hole and inspect. He climbed down the rope and found that the drill bit had become wedged between rocks. Despite pulling with all his strength, it wouldn't budge. He then turned and kicked the drill machine forcefully. Finally, the drill started working again. With only 1 minute left before sunrise, Jack desperately scrambled toward the opening of the hole while his teammates pulled at the rope above. But just then, the comet's surface began to emit gas, and sunlight suddenly hit. The astronauts outside quickly put on their visors, but Jack inside the hole couldn't react in time. He was blasted out of the hole by a powerful gust of gas, and sunlight directly hit his eyes. Fortunately, the safety rope caught him just in time, saving him from danger. The team rushed toward the spaceship, but suddenly, one of their teammates was shot into the air by a gust of wind, reaching a height of over 1,000 meters. The pilot immediately opened the hatch and released the safety rope. Once the rest of the team was safely aboard, the spaceship quickly took off. With the fuel running out, they had no chance to search for the missing astronaut. After successfully attaching the booster to the savior ship, they moved to a safe distance to detonate the bombs. However, the shockwave from the explosion still reached the savior ship, and they lost communication with Earth.